Plus, and now we're live with Fontaine, Fay, Rappaport. You don't need first names. And we don't even need lower thirds. You know, we can talk about that. So people use lower thirds. Look, there's a kitty.
Kitty. Meow. That's a kitten, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What was the kitty's name?
Rudy.
Rudy Giuliani or Rudy Baker?
No, Rudy Rudolph, the red-nosed kitten.
Rudy Fontaine.
He was a Christmas gift from my wife and I to my kids because we were like, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say they got gifts from Santa this year, but all they got from us was Rudy because we were buying this new house. So I was like, let's keep it, let's not go crazy because new house.
You got a cat for Christmas too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What'd
the one
you name?
that was Frankie. It's
Nice.
a girl.
Frankie Faye.
Yeah, but she's really mean.
Why? What does she
is.
do?
I don't know. She doesnn't like us.
You were just petting her, weren't you?
Yeah, but carefully. Like she draws blood. She's one of those that's like she loves you until she hates your guts and wants to like rip your face off.
Rip your guts out.
So she's one of those. So with the kids, it's hard because she.
Has she hurt them?
She's gotten my son's face and she's gotten hands, and I have to.
Is that her? Is that what I'm hearing her right now? Purring? Or is that Dan's cat?
No, that's.
Oh, I heard something.
That's pipes in my house, like doing something.
Well, it was a good Hangout Conversations. Yeah, so I actually stopped doing this Conversations Plus just because, I don't know, some people would come in, some wouldn't, or I'd be done. But it's nice to have it. I know Heather. A lot of people will have their Hangout on air with as many people as they can, joining in and leaving and this and that. But to me, I almost feel like when you're watching the playback, that's distracting. To me, you can't follow the conversation. You're making room for people. You're talking about it. I don't know. I know before on air when we were doing the Conversations Plus after show, people would be type raping the whole time. There'd be like bing, 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 bong, bing. Like they'd go in and out, and because I would invite everybody, and like it would just be a mess. So I feel like you invite a handful of people, and then but lucky the 1 year anniversary, I think people got a spot and they didn't leave, and I didn't have to deal with. I didn't circle too many crazy people, but
yeah.
But yeah, and actually, not to get sad, but that Hangout anniversary turns out was I believe the last time I got to hang out with Lauren.
Oh yeah.
Hubbard, and he passed away recently of cancer, and it was weird, just to know that I have this footage of this guy and that I met on Google Plus and hung out with that's not with us anymore, and it's weird. Like only months ago he was here and hanging out with us. But yeah, lots of different things like that have happened. There's lots of different. It gets personal, and you really can't. I think that's what's different about this place is that it does get personal in a certain way, and especially when you expose. Heather shows. You put your family out there, you put yourself out there, and everyone has different levels of comfort with that. And I wonder. I don't know. Is Google Plus? People talk about it being your passion. Your passion is very personal to you, right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys see like? Is that what? Do you think that's what it is? Is that people just don't have? Maybe people aren't having enough time to get personal enough, or I don't know.
Here in general?
Yeah, or online, or I don't. Do people? People. Everyone says like that's the beginning. Oh, my friends aren't here. Well, and then you make new friends if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what question I'm getting at. I'm just wondering, like, are people going to? There are people that will eventually use Google Plus, and they'll use it in a personal way, and that's all they'll need it for, right? And maybe there are people that use it now. They talk about private stuff and or business stuff. Maybe. And people on Facebook too. You talk about how you just share with your friends, not necessarily public.
Mm-hmm.
For a long time, you can only see someone's pictures and content if you're friends with them, right? And that started to change a little bit. which is weird because it was against what they were doing. They're like, oh, only add this person if you really know them. And LinkedIn had something like that, I think, too. You know, oh, you really connected to this. I mean, and that's all going away.
Yeah, that's interesting because it was, you take something like Facebook where it was, I mean, you wouldn't, like, someone would friend request you unless you knew them. At least for me, that's how I use my personal Facebook. I don't, there's not, honestly, out of every single person that's on my Facebook, I know or have had a conversation with every single person. It's not just like, oh, a friend of a friend of a friend. Yeah, but then to jump here, it was so different because the vibe was just, it was maybe because it was all new, and it was like, hey, what are we doing here? So it was exciting to meet new people in here. You know what I mean? It was like, what is this all about, kind of thing. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm also saying just that the idea of how things work change. Hey, Sean's here. Cool.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Hey, it's like New York City Girl too.
Yay!
Hey, Sean.
So I had something to add to that. You know, basically, you know, it's the whole notion that like you're able to connect with people on a variety of levels: interest, personality, you know, hangouts, content, and for you know, even my time on the other sites since, most of the people I'm connecting with there, take Twitter as an example. I don't want to use Facebook. Anybody who I was interacting with on that was either a whack packer, an athlete, a celebrity, or somebody that I was following because they're...
When you say whack packer, is that a crazy person or...
Howard Stern's whack pack.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah. You know, or an automotive like thought leader or whatever.
You had categories, okay.
So, you know, there was not a lot of new people in different verticals, people in different interests.
You never followed someone new on Twitter?
No, if I followed somebody new, it was because I saw them retweeted from somebody I was already established with, and they did something that piqued my curiosity enough to see what
more than just a follow Friday, though. Someone retweeted them or something.
Yeah, and it was it was relevant. Where I clicked it and I was like, oh, hey, that's decent. Maybe there's more like that. I'll follow them and see, you know. And I didn't use lists. I didn't break things out. This was the first thing that just kind of said like, open the floodgates and find new connections, new